an extremely difficult and specific environment and are far from easy to cultivate. It is also extremely dangerous to try growing any plants in areas repeatedly ravaged by Hollow Zero. The commission we received is to host a perfect banquet. Our duties do not entail fulfilling our clients' personal wishes through said banquet. Finding that flower is simply an extraneous task. In addition, Rena and I only just found out that our client has not been completely honest with us. His true intentions are...
I think I kinda get it. Though, when I saw Rena yesterday, she seemed a little anxious. Anyway, I trust your judgment.
In any case, neither you nor Miss Orchidea of Do Gardening should put yourselves in danger for that flower. Rena and I both concur on this point.
What a coincidence, Lord Phaethon. Hello. Just now, was that?
Yeah, it was Lycon. Victoria Housekeeping has been trying to find a rare flower for their client.
Then, is finding that flower also your wish? If so, I can help. Oh, and Hugo too.
No need. I heard that it has strict requirements to grow and cultivate, and even looks like an ethereal of some sort. It's a bit weird, but Lycon came just to make sure we don't go searching for it.
I see. Got it. By the way, Lord Phaethon, have you been helping watch over Do Gardening as of late? Could I ask you to maybe arrange a pot of flowers for me?
Of course I can. What kind of flowers do you want?
I'd be happy just having a pot of flowers prepared by Lord Phaethon. But if I have to say, then maybe could you choose the flowers that represent me in your eyes?
The warm wooden base feels like the embrace of the earth.
this, like this. Like this, like this. That should be okay. Okay, Bernice, proxy what I coincidence. You're here to buy flowers because you're celebrating something too. Wise, I'm working as a part-time florist. Bernice, I see. And that's great, then if it's you, Proxy, I'm sure you'll know exactly what kind of flower I need. Wise, so what's the happy occasion? Bernice, actually, a mining site near Blazewood that was operating illegally was shut down by public securities here recently. The site had always been marked by PopSec as a hollow disaster risk zone. But somehow the mining company found a way to keep operating behind the scene despite the risk. Bernice, they weren't exactly quiet about it either. Forchara's got good ears and she hadn't had a proper sleep in days. She's just been dozing off here and there. It's really sad. We tried to dissuade them a few times and even reported it to PubSec, but nothing ever come of it. And then a few days ago, the PubSec officers finally came with the papers and ordered them to cease and desist. Alright, this totally deserves a celebration bouquet. Plus, I deserve one too. If they're the kind of bright and passionate flower that can be planted but also used for jazzing up, and they're decorating my drinks, then they are perfect. Anyway, I think my outer ring pal owes Miss Orchidea from Dew Gardening a favor, so he recommended the shop to me. Running into you here is just a cherry on top, Roxy. Please prepare a flower arrangement that catches my eye. Just don't pick anything too delicate. After all, it's going to the outer ring, and I don't want those fragile beauties to wither too soon. Oh, and don't forget to add some decorations. That way, at least I still have something nice to look at if the flower don't make it right. Oh, and Big Kitty seems to be allergic to certain flowers, so some of them won't do. Bernice requirements are quite interesting, Wise. Then let's pick some accessories to go with the flowers and prepare a playful arrangement. Something lively, but not too delicate. Wise, since Vulture is with the Sons of Calydon now, it's best to avoid using lilies for the arrangements. Wise, I think I got it. Okay, so shades +4. This is +2. And with this is accessory as well. Sunflower and this. Yep, that's it. What? Bright and fashionate flowers. Now we have this as well. That's why. This is without lilies. Should be okay.
So, sunflowers always follow the sun, just like a loyal heart that never leaves.
Okay, let's celebrate. Bernice celebrative flowers is specially avoided flowers that Kitty can touch, of course. Too fast. Bernice, let me take a look at the flower frogs I picked. They look great, just what I wanted and perfect for outer rings. Foxy, do you do flower deliveries? No, I'm not saying I want to drag you away today. Why not swing by the outer ring with some fresh flowers when you get the chance? I'm filmed with this one, mine it's too long. Bernice turns around suddenly and easily pulls out that Tyrann who has been peeping from the street corner. Poltrara? Hey Proxy. Bernice, I asked you before I left Poltrara. What was it that you said again? Buying flowers is so pointless, I'm not going. Poltrara, Proxy, are the flowers she requested already? Which ones are they? Bernice, I knew you'd pretend that never happened. You're more like a fish than a cat with that 7-second memory, Poltrara. Have you been eating too much fish lately? Bernice, if you're worried my ride isn't suitable for the flowers, just say so. Poltrara, I just didn't expect someone to be foolish enough to strap a pot of flowers to the backseat of their bike and haul it across the sandy outer ring. As for me, I'm a cat Tyrann. I'm allergic to Bernice, you're allergic to some flowers. Don't worry, I got you. Just ask the frogs, see? I make sure to choose flowers you can actually enjoy. Let's head back. We'll get everyone together and have a good look at the flower the Proxy picked for us. And Bernice and Poltrara leave, bickering all the way. Okay, now we have Jane. What a headache. Okay, Jane, long time no see, so you're the stand-in manager for the Jew gardening today. Dang, no worries. Your top tier VIP member can't even get the video store manager to watch a movie with me. Once? It hasn't been that long. Jane, so that's what this is about. Well, you do have hobbies that are hard to pin down. Jane, good thing to besides movies, I've also got favorite flowers. Jane, well, not really flowers per se, more like little things that don't stand out but have this sparkle and a hint of alluring danger, you know. But let's focus on the present. You've been honing your flower arranging skills lately, haven't you? And I have happened to need some flowers. The theme is something like a heartbroken maiden offering parting flowers to her heart. Star-crossed lover. The theme is something like a heart. Sorry. Why is a broken bouquet then? Jane? No. If it were a bouquet, wouldn't the lover's guilt and sorrow wither away along with the flowers? Such intense emotions should stay with him for a long time. Jane, so that every time he carefully tends to the flowers, he will be remain of the girl who was just as lovely and cherished. Let me think. Cold, harsh reality cages the girl's love-filled heart. All her romantic sentiments are powerless against this prison. What do you think of this design? Wise? Is it a prop for a stage play? Jane, you're a smart one. If the flower truly captures the essence of my proposal, I'll buy you a ticket to the play. What do you think? Wise? Something doesn't feel right, but let's focus on arranging these flowers. By using red flowers at the top for love-filled heart, pink flowers in the middle for romantic sentiments, and blue or purple flower at the bottom for cold and harsh reality. If the flowers are romantic enough, they should deliver Jane's message. Wise? I'll give it a try then. Okay, so top is a red flower. Red, middle is pink. Bottom layer is blue or purple. Is it? Is easy enough?
The warm wooden base feels like the embrace of the earth.
Farewell give a prop needed for Jane's stage play. Fiery passion enveloped by cold reality, no matter how romantic the world. The words, they feel powerless in this moment. Yes. Jane, so these are the flowers. They're even more romantic than what I was imagining. I'll take them with me then. Why, did you forget something? Jane, alright, I have to take us with me. Jane casual herself, sticking out effortlessly. Scribbles a line on it. 10 minutes. Valley Twin Road, enjoy the show. Don't miss the opening act of the show manager. Even have a small cameo in it. If you think I'm not quite hitting the mark as a supporting actor, remember to intervene in time. With the Port of Flowers with a long and complicated backstory, Jane head stars Valley Twins. It should be a good thing to follow and check it out now. This sits. Jane, I'm sorry. Hold up. Jane looks a bit different now. She's already in disguise. Jane, I love you, I really do, but my family, my life, and everything else about me. I don't deserve you, but at least trees, flowers can stay by your side in my stead. This pot of flowers, it's better than me. It won't disrupt your life, nor bring shame to your family like I would. As long as you take care of it, it'll bring you peace whenever you look at it. No, young man, no, Astral, don't leave me. Oh, is Astral. Jane, I don't want to either, but you should take these flowers with you. Make sure to take good care of them. When a gentle breeze passes by and the petals brush against the leaves, that soft rustle will be my last whisper left behind at your side. Young man, no, I won't listen. This isn't our end. It can't be. The elegant dressed man refused to accept the final gift from his beloved amidst the struggle. The flower pot slips from Jane's hand and shatters on the ground. Suddenly, Jane's words from earlier comes to mind. If you think I'm not quite hitting the mark as a supporting actor, remember to intervene in time. This must be the moment Jane hinted out. Jane appears to panic the moment someone else shows up. Jane, why are you here? Why are you still involved with him? Jane, no, at least give me time to say goodbye. No, you're coming with me right now. Young man, you're being completely unreasonable. A blue blood like you. Fine, maybe you're right, but that was never my intention. I truly love her. Taking advantage of the man's moment of hesitation, you pretend to drag Jane away. As she is being pulled along, she puts on a teary voice while also casually wiping off her makeup. Finally, you reach a spot out of his sight. Jane, we can talk here. He won't hear us. Astral. Jane, you know, like the name, it's inspired by a superstar from radio, and a year later info just now was really impressive, manager. Jane, anyway, back to where we were. The gentleman's family hold some influence over mining affairs in the outer ring. To gather intel, one of my colleagues spent several weeks engaging in a little knock-knock romance with him. It is rather stubborn, so the whole break up part got handed off to me. Wise? Wouldn't that be called catfishing? Jane, good question. Strictly speaking, I guess you could say I was being a bit deceptive. But manager, judging by how well you played along just now, no matter how you look at it, we're accomplices now. Jane, as my accomplice, I need you to keep our little secret. And that flower arrangement from earlier is such a pity. If you'd arranged just a bit earlier, it wouldn't have ended up shattered. Perhaps the Fatal Lord would have even let me take the flowers back. I guess that counts as a little slip up in your performance. Now you owe me a romantic gift, right? Be sure to make it up to me when you get the chance. Wise, me? Okay, next customer. We have Anton. This can't go wrong, you agree, right, bro? Okay, Anton. Proxy, Orchidea isn't here. I'm sure, that's okay. I'm sure your tastes are just as good as Orchidea's. Wise, are you here to buy some flowers, Anton? Anton, not for myself, honestly. I'd rather have a full pot of pretty decoration that don't need any upkeep. If they light up, even better. But I think Ben has something else in mind. He specifically asked me to buy a flower pot. I bet he's planning to start growing flowers. Please, pick the most expensive flowers for him. I'm not the type to be stingy with my rose. Ben's gonna be over the moon when he gets super fancy flowers. Wise, are you sure? Anton, Proxy, are you